rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Warriors trail by 11. From beyond the arc and then some. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. To stop the run. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the...
Happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
I think for Toronto, they've staggered along here early in the season. They're going to be in for a long year if they don't make some real quick progress.
Well, good news, bad news here. I mean, the good news is they have time to make up the ground they've already lost. The bad news is they don't have enough talent to do it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Alexander in at the 3 slot.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Back to Curry from 12 feet out. And that's good for 2.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Thompson against Lowry. Gibson the screen. Here's DeRozan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Lowry. He had 13 points in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Alexander passes to Bogut. The feed now to Curry. Freak sets a screen for Curry. To the inside. Up off the screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Curry against Lowry. He dishes it to Gibson, and it's blocked by Alexander. Here's Alexander. He's got 6. Kicks it to Curry. To the paint. And it's sent back by Hill. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's DeRozan. Rejected by Alexander. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Junis is out there with Hill, and it's Wilcox in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The drive by Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Curry gets the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lowry against Thompson. Lowry dishes to Hill. Here is Wilcox. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Boy, was he physical, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. Pass to Bogut. Off target at the rim.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And Freak throws it down.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Games behind.
And I think for Toronto, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the stand. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Got that one up quick. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Screened by Valanciunas. Looking to end the run, and that one's good by Wilcox. Wilcox has got 9 points in the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Freak with it. 43 points out last game. Good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
DeRozan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Bogut.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Inside. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm off. Fellas, his shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Alexander. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Back to Thompson. And Freak throws it down hard.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
It's like this. When you set a tone at the top, everyone underneath followed. We made sure we were all on the same page tonight. Everyone underneath me, the rest of the team, just follow suit.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and. And Rubio kicks to Towns. And stolen by Freak. Goes up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just
one man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on it.
And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Warriors. Lead by 21. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Horton, defended by Alexander. Feeds it to Thompson. They set the screen. And it's Rubio again missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Towns wide open. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Freak with it. He has 31. Bogut in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3, and that one's good. Barnes has got 10.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Horton. Takes a 3. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Thompson. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And Rubio kicks to Thompson. Rejected by Alexander. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Bogut high post. It's Freak, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on David Lee.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was this.
for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Great positioning on the putback. 16 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Anderson can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Barea. Will it go? And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 21. Thompson passes to Alexander. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
And it's blocked by Alexander.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick.
First personal foul, teams first.
Thompson, a screen on Chandler. Here's Alexander.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's.
They double him with Freak. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jenny.
Here's Alexander.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of it. Hey, even last game, he was on fire.
The dish to Drummond, to the paint, Chandler, and it's sent back by Alexander.
Has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then there's Kenneth Fareed. And it's Franklin in the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Alexander. Green, the screen. Alexander, no luck.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Moutier kicks to Franklin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 56 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Now, here's Moutier, defended by Chalmers. Moutier passes to Fareed, and yes, sir, that one drops. Fareed's got 8 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Here's Alexander. Oh! Ho, ho!
Is it legal to have hops like that? I mean... the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Got that one up quick. Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Lynn. It's blocked. Here's Fournier, screened by Fareed. And Fournier kicks to Fareed. It's blocked.
Important to have that good interior defense.
And stolen by Freak. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's the class.
Jefferson, and it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Alexander, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens.
Such an open look.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there. Good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Freak. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for his team in that Grizzlies game. And it's blocked by Alexander. And Chalmers kicks to Barnes. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 15. The 10-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And even 3-on-3 break. Shoots it up. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing. Only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Freak number 1. Second is Harrison.
Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual-threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Here's Bazemore following the basket by Freak. Here's Roberts. Charlotte again missing. Warriors leading by 17. Freak dishes to Iguodala. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Can't argue with anything we've been doing so far. We've worked so much harder than them at both ends. I'm really proud of you guys. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Paul with the steal. On here we go. Crawford all alone. And it's blocked by Alexander.